Hello there. I've had a couple of sales conversations recently and I've been thinking about sales, particularly in the last few days. So if you are apprehensive or nervous about your upcoming sales appointments, and if it feels like you're going into battle almost, then I hope this helps. Stay tuned. Hello there, Ian here once again, and it's a pleasure to be able to be with you. I hope this is catching you happy, healthy and strong. Unfortunately, the sales profession has dragged an unfortunate reputation in many areas for decades, thanks to a few unscrupulous and dishonest people back in the 50s and 60s that gave sales a bad name. But like all negative things, they tend to hang around for quite a bit. So in many areas, this unfortunately sticky reputation has followed the sales profession around in some circles. Salespeople that I deal with have a very high level of integrity, honesty, and they sell a good product. So if it feels like you're going into battle in sales, then I really hope this helps. So I'd like you to answer these questions if you're struggling with sales appointments. Firstly, do you sell a good product? And by the way, all services are products at the end of the day. Do you sell a good product? And that's a silly question because of course you do. If you're listening to this, you probably sell a very good product. So number one, do you sell a good product? Number two, do you charge a fair price for that product? Hopefully, yes, you do. Has a customer bought your product 9 to 12 months ago in the past? All right, not did they buy it yesterday, did they buy your product 9 to 12 months in the past? Maybe they did. Do you still have the money that they paid you for that product 9 to 12 months ago? Well, you might have invested that in the business, or it might have gone straight into someone's salary, but the chances are that transaction came in and it's gone out of your environment. Next question, is the customer still enjoying the value from your product 9, 12 months or more after you sold it to them? So the last question is, who's actually won, in quotes, from that transaction? And my bet is if we answer those questions fairly, objectively, the ultimate winner, in quotes, because we don't like to win and lose at sales, but the ultimate beneficiary, who's got the most value, is the customer. So if you're selling a product, is that product still working for the client? Are they still having value? If you are a services-based business, if you're an accountant, are they still enjoying a penalty-free business because their taxes were filed on time? Have you optimized the tax position for that client? Have they got much more value than you charged? If you're a lawyer, is your client still out of jail? Did they manage to avoid a really expensive lawsuit that means they get to remain in business? When we do the maths and the sums objectively, and thank you for Mr. Zig Ziglar for reminding me of this very, very important phrase. If we've answered the questions above properly, sales is what we do for a customer, not what we do to a customer. And if we're professional about our job as a salesperson, the ultimate beneficiaries in our sales exchanges is the customer. So I hope that did make sense, and I hope that if you're nervous or apprehensive about your upcoming sales appointments, this serves to remind you that we are there to serve the customer in their best interests with something that they are going to get value from far in excess of what they paid us, even though we charge a fair price with a good profit margin in that exchange. So I really hope, again, that did make sense. If you have any questions, please drop me a note or a comment in the space below. And till next time, take care of each other, and I look forward to sharing with you again soon.